Hello everyone, welcome to Live 1000 Years. Today's reading is from Part 1, Who Are We? Chapter 1, Happiness. The article is entitled, Be Here Now. By choosing an empowered state of mind, we can bring about consistent happiness in our daily lives. Whenever we feel sad or depressed, we're living in the past. Whenever we feel fearful or worried, we're living in the future. Whenever we feel happy and content, we're living in the present moment. As Eastern religions say, be here now. As Western science says, get in the flow. When I attend a live classical music performance, such as Rachmaninoff's first piano concerto, I flow in the present moment without any concern for yesterday or tomorrow. I'm never anxious for the orchestra to play its final note. Similarly, when I dance to the beat of a fun song, I'm never anxious to hear the song end. I never think, come on, hurry it up. When are you going to sing the final note? Play the last guitar chord and stop the drum beat, please. Instead, I flow in the present moment without any concern for yesterday or tomorrow. When I stroll along a beautiful beach and watch the waves rise and fall, smell the salt water, and hear the seagulls overhead, I never think, all right already, move it on now, get your business done. Instead, I flow in the present moment, become one with nature, and lose all concern for yesterday and tomorrow, if only for a short, precious moment. Whenever my twin sons and I are playing a Saturday afternoon game of basketball, football, tennis, or golf, I'm never in a hurry for the final second of play. Instead, I simply enjoy the flow of the game and put my life on hold for a brief, precious moment of time. As a child, I lived next door to a retired couple. During the springtime, they always nurtured a vegetable and herbal garden along the side of their home. I thought, how boring. Why don't they just buy vegetables and herbs like the rest of us? Then they could have fun playing all day instead of working in the dirt on their hands and knees. However, as an adult, I learned to appreciate what their garden was really all about. It helped them seize the moment and to put aside, if only for a few hours, their past disappointments, their mental and physical aches and pains, and their future fears and disappointments. Many children have an inborn knowledge about their living in the present moment. When I watched my twin sons playing and interacting with each other as young children, they constantly lived in the here and now. They often became so involved with their toys and discoveries and imaginations that they even neglected to eat or sleep until I prodded them to do so. They had no thought, feeling, or concern about unhappy past events or unhappy events that may happen in the future. And best of all, they had no care whatsoever about what anyone thought about them. I have to laugh at all the fun and crazy stuff that went down, especially with their physical appearance. They wore unmatched funky clothes and cheap Kmart tennis shoes and cared nothing about their lousy haircuts I gave them. Being uncool played no part in their cool world. Animals also have an inborn knowledge about living in the present moment. They spend most of their lives pursuing two goals, survival and procreation. First, they build shelters and find water and food for their families. Second, they make and care for their babies. Of course, their lives often face obstacles and challenges, just like every living creature. I sometimes like to cite such obstacles and challenges in my everyday conversation with people who feel stressed and worried. Life is tough today. Even the birds are walking. But in the final analysis, animals really have the grace under pressure attitude down cold. Zen Buddhism has a special word for living in the present moment. It's called mindfulness. Zen Buddhism practices a threefold path to achieve mindfulness. It goes something like this. Path number 1, awareness. Zen Buddhism teaches us to have a clear awareness of the present moment and to return to the present moment whenever our thoughts and feelings drift away to the past or to the future. We should always be returning to the present moment. Be fully here right now, living second by second. It's not about having our mind full of something, but just the opposite. It's about emptying our mind, putting aside our mental and emotional noise, garbage, and baggage, and replacing them with clarity and fluidity, so our thoughts and feelings flow smoothly and effortlessly through the here and now. Be here now. Path number 2, acceptance. Zen Buddhism teaches us that less is more and to accept things as they are. Go with the flow. I remember how my 7-year-old son illustrated this point to me one day. A drinking glass slipped out of my hand and shattered across the kitchen floor. My son calmly remarked, "Don't worry, Dad. That glass was born to break. It's only glass. We have many more of them in the kitchen cabinet." Just like my son told me, we need to accept things as they are, especially things we cannot control, and even things we can control. Path number 3, compassion. Zen Buddhists teach us to feel compassion and love towards ourselves, to other people, and to all living creatures on the earth. All living creatures have brains, heartbeats, bodies, and emotions. We should admire, respect, protect, and safeguard one another. We should constantly strive to, as Rodney King put it, to all just get along together. Zen Buddhists show us how to achieve the threefold path to mindfulness through the practice of meditation. We can sit down in a quiet place in a comfortable position, close our eyes, focus on our breathing and heartbeat, release our thoughts and feelings, focus upon a single word such as love or yes or now, and achieve mindfulness. We choose our state of mind. We can choose to live in the present moment. Mindfulness clears and quiets our thoughts and feelings. It re-energizes us. We can learn from the past, live in the present, and plan for the future.